Okay, so Skyy Moore is their young rookie who you mentioned they took in the second round, a phenomenal player in college. And look, the Chiefs in general, you would think, Davis, it's like, okay, like, they have several receivers because of Mahomes throwing so many touchdown passes and so many yards, but a lot of this goes to Kelsey, who we'll get to in just a bit. So is Skyy Moore someone that you think will be playing for you every week in fantasy this season, or do you think that this is going to take some time?
Well, I think that he got aided a little bit by the injury to McCole Hardman. Now, Hardman's fine. He's not going to miss any time, but Skyy got more repetitions with the first team unit while Hardman and Smith-Schuster have missed a little bit of time. I think probably what ends up happening is Juju Smith-Schuster is the starting slot wide receiver, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling is the outside wide receiver, and Skyy Moore rotates in around those guys. What's kind of interesting in the preseason is that Justin Watson, we might remember him from his time in Tampa Bay. He moved on to Kansas City, signed a 1-year veteran minimum contract with the Chiefs after moving on. He actually has been the outside wide receiver playing with the Chiefs' first unit in the preseason. So, but I would basically compare Skyy to some of these elite rookies we've seen in the years past. Justin Jefferson was playing behind Olabisi Johnson for the first couple games of the Viking season. A.J. Brown was playing behind Adam Humphries. Like, this is just what happens with rookies. Now, I don't know if Skyy Moore is going to be as good as those guys. I would guess he is going to be a very good NFL player. He was absurdly productive as a 18, 19, and 20-year-old at Western Michigan, did well at the combine. And the Chiefs, by the way, in talking after the draft, like, made it very clear Skyy was the guy they wanted all along. They traded up, like they configured things around to make sure that they got him. And in fact, part of the reason that you would definitely say this afterward, but the way that Brett Veach made it sound was one of the reasons they felt comfortable trading away Tyreek Hill was they had identified Skyy Moore as a guy they thought they could get with the pick that they got from the Dolphins. That's what they ended up doing after trading back and then trading up. I'm very high on him. And I think the great thing about him is if you draft teams the way that I do, where Skyy's probably like your fifth or sixth wide receiver, you don't have to start him until you see it. And then once he gets that 70% snap share, 7 target, 100-yard, 1 touchdown game, he goes in your lineup and he doesn't leave.